Guys, welcome to Animated Stories. Every Wednesday you can catch new animated stories here on the UCB Comedy channel. Enjoy it, guys.
So at 7 years old, New Kids on the Block were my favorite band. I somehow convinced my mom to take me to the concert when I was 7, and it was at the Spectrum. It was this huge stadium in Philadelphia. I was so excited to be there. We had good seats, but the row in front of us was teenage girls with 1989 bangs. 1989 bangs were those like sticking straight up teased fortresses of flammable hair that teenagers had in 1989, and because of that, I could not see the concert at all.
Please don't go, girl.
And so when I was in high school and getting into the idea of nostalgia as being cool, there was an ad in the alternative weekly paper in Philly that said Jordan Knight live in concert at Club Maui on the waterfront, 17 to party, 21 to drink. So my second favorite New Kid was Jordan Knight because the doll version of Jordan Knight had like the plastic Ken hair in the front, but then like a Barbie rat's tail in the back. And I had it, and it was my favorite doll. And so we pile into the car of our one friend who drives, right? And we go down to Delaware Avenue, and we pull up and we walk right up to Club Maui on the waterfront, which has this tropical tiki gateway and all these bright lights and probably sound effects of parrots. And there's that entrance, and then there's this other entrance that's dark black hole creepy, and there's two lines. So we obviously choose the magical tropical line, and as we get up front, the bouncer just points to the other line because we're clearly under 21. And so we go in this dark creepy cave-like room where there's one strobe light on life support, and there's a suicidal bartender because all he has to serve is Shirley Temples and 7-Ups. And then there's the faint from the real club next door, and I'm looking around, I'm like, this is not right. So I, as the Rosa Parks of high school students who are into New Kids on the Block, look around for someone to find out what is going on with this situation. And I see there's this middle-aged, balding, fat man in the corner that's either a pedophile or the club manager. And so I take a risk and I go and I'm like, excuse me, is this where Jordan Knight's performing? And he's like, oh no, he's performing next door. And when he's done, he's gonna come in here and sign autographs for everyone who's under 21. And I'm like, no, this is not okay. It said 17 to party. This is not a party. And I'm standing up for the rights of all of us in here. And he just hands me passes to come back to party at this creepy dark room anytime we want. So we leave and we're heading out. And my smart friend Cesar is like, hey guys, so Club Maui's on the waterfront, right? And we're like, yeah. And he points down to the water. And we go down there. And there are stepping stones in the Delaware River that lead up to a boulder that leads up to the deck of Club Maui. And I made it to the deck. And Club Maui was magical, guys. There was a 2-tiered dance floor. There was an indoor beach volleyball court. There was cocktail waitresses carrying chemistry test tubes of fluorescent liquid. And there was a stage. And we made our way to the front, and we're in the front row for Jordan Knight, and there were no 1989 bangs in my way at all. And it was the best concert ever. And as I'm looking around, I lock eyes with a balding, pot-bellied, middle-aged pedophile of a man, and I'm like, oh shit. And then we run, me and my friends, all the way out through the indoor beach volleyball court, past the dance floor, past all of the loud oons-oonsing, and we go back out onto dirty Delaware Avenue. But it was okay because we had gotten in.
You're always on my mind. Step by step. Ooh, girl. Really think it's just a matter.
Subscribe to this channel if you like this. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter. I'll see you guys next Wednesday.